Flosstube, it's Christina, Cross Stitcher in Paradise. My daughter wanted to join me today to say hi, and then she's gonna dig out. Say hi.
Hi.
I have our dog with us today. His name is Max. We rescued him from the Humane Society in 2015 when he was a year old. So he's 4 now because he was a year old. So he's 4 years old now. Almost exactly a year ago today, I adopted him. I fostered him for like a week. And I remember going to a craft fair and buying him a little dog collar that had a bow tie on it. And when the lady was like, "Oh, he's so cute," I said, "Oh, no, I'm just fostering him." She goes, "Oh, you're going to keep him." And of course I did. So I immediately went to the Humane Society like a couple days after that and adopted him. Our cat, Cinnamon, did not want to sit for the video. We adopted her in 2010, so she's 8 years old. They get along like siblings. They love each other in the morning, and by mid-afternoon, evening, they are chasing each other around the house and irritating each other. It usually starts with this one. He likes to pull on her ear, put his nose in her ear, lick her, and she puts up with it for a long time, and you know, she'll rub her face against him too, always in the morning. It's like when they wake up, all of the hate is gone, and they love each other for a few hours, and then after that, it's back to fighting. But they do get along most of the time. So anyway, Max is my stitching buddy. He likes to watch me stitch. Most of the time, he tries to get attention, so he'll hit me with his paws, like, hey, you haven't been petting me enough. And I've got to pause, I've got to pet him. Sometimes I have to move the stitching away because he wants to come and sit on my lap. But he's a super tiny dog. He is a terrier mix. I don't know what he is. We think he's part Chihuahua and part Jack Russell. And I think the Jack Russell is because of the naughtiness, right? The naughtiness. He has been known to steal treats off the cabinets. He jumps onto the chair, onto the table, somehow gets from the table onto the sink area, and then will get snacks that he has seen you put up there while you're not home, or at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I hear him lounging around in the kitchen. I've got to get up and come and scold him. So that's normal for him. Are you going to go work on your project?
Yeah.
Okay. So she just wants to say hi. Okay, bye. She has some schoolwork to finish up. All right. So it's been really hot here, and school just started up again. So I haven't done too much stitching. I did post an update on my Instagram page of the stitch that I'm working on for my sister that I will show you today. So I'll start with that. Okay, Max, you can go. Oh, yeah. Open up my little bag. Oh, there goes. There's our kitty and Cinnamon. All right, so I was doing this one for my sister. It's a stamp cross stitch. I actually really like how it's turning out. I really started to get into it. I put my Alice cross stitch that I was doing, my Bothy kit, on the side so that I could really concentrate on this one. As you can see, I'm almost done. I'm now working on the back stitching of the flowers, and then I've got the mason jar to do, and I will be finished. She didn't want me to frame it, so I think she has something in mind already, so I'll be sending it to her like this. But it's almost done. It's actually really pretty. I did have a little bit of a hard time on some parts. The back stitching went over the X's, and not all of my X's are uniform. It was really hard to get it that way on this, and sometimes I have to like lift it up to the sky to see where the line was. But I really liked how it turned out, and this was something that she picked out herself. It is a artiste pattern that she picked up at Hobby Lobby. So actually, I like the colors better than they're showing up on that picture. So I'm enjoying that one. All right. So I put my Alice on the side. So it's really not worth showing because there's really not that much to show. So pretty soon I'll have a finish, and that'll be great. I do have some stuff to share that I got in. Oh, he's going back up to his favorite spot on the couch. So I'll share those with you now. Okay, I did get some fabric in. I know it's not cross stitch, but I want my mom to make me a pattern bag out of this fabric, and I love it. It's cotton lycra, so she's gonna have to stabilize it a little bit, but it's hocus pocus, and it is awesome. Awesome. I love it. I bought 2 yards of it. way more than needed to make a bag, but I figured that I could also make some like grime guards, something like that for my Q-snaps, and whatever else. I mean, my sister sews, so she can use some of it and be creative. So that's something that came in this week that I was super happy about. Then keep stitching with Pam and Steph. a few weeks ago, I was watching them, and they had mentioned a trunk show that they had at a stitch along that they were doing, and they mentioned Meridian Designs, and so I looked them up on Etsy, and I fell in love with their mini bikinis. So I purchased 2 of them, and I need to go back and purchase more. The first one I purchased was because it was a limited edition, and I didn't want it to run out. This is the Doctor's In. Super cute, and it comes with this sonic screwdriver charm that goes right down the middle, and I needed to get it before she ran out. I think she still has some more. And then the second one that I got was the Witchy Poo bikini. I mean, her bikinis are adorable. She's got one with like mermaid seashell cups. She's got one for every month of the year. She's got one that looks like Santa. She's got one that looks like a schoolgirl outfit. I mean, they're just adorable, and so I'm gonna have to pick up some more of them. They're very tiny too. So on a 14 count, they stitch up to 3.5 to about 5 inches. So, and then on the 16 count, it stitches up to 3 inches by 4.5. So, you know, really quick stitches and super adorable. Okay. The next one, I've got to thank Stitchy Witch 42 Audrey. If you haven't checked out her channel, please check it out. On her second Flosstube video, she shows her evening in the Shire cross stitch, and then she shows you her Hobbit house library. It's really neat. I mean, I wish I had a Hobbit house library in my house. It's adorable. My last video, I asked for some recommendations for dragons. She turned me on to Firewing Designs, and I picked up this one. It's Fire. So this is the dragon, if you saw my last video, that I'm going to put up at the top of that nighttime fabric, where I'm going to stitch the man playing the ukulele, and this is going to go up on the top. So she's got all kinds of dragons. This one I thought matched the best, and of course I'm only stitching the dragon. I won't be doing the Sing or the star, but I thought it was just really pretty design. Okay. The next couple things I purchased are from Russia. They're from MP Studia, which I found on Instagram. And I kind of really fell in love with a lot of their stuff because it's kind of unique that I'll show you here. The first thing that I purchased from them was this kit. Almost everything that they have is a kit, but I just thought this was gorgeous. It's really pretty reindeer. I don't know what type of fabric to stitch it on yet. It comes with 18 count Aida, but I may pick like a light green fabric. I'm not really sure because there's so many different Christmas colors in here that I don't know what would go along with it. These beads right here on the garland are actual beads that they give you. It's like this little string of plastic beads, but I think what I'll do is I have some white beads, some Mill Hill, and I'll probably bead that on instead. It depends. We'll see what happens when I decide, once I decide to start stitching this one. Now the other little kits from MP Studio that I picked up, I'm going to be stitching on clothes. So they are little pocket animals. Super adorable. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what I'm going to stitch these on. So if you know the brand name LuLaRoe, I love LuLaRoe. I love a lot of their clothes, and I especially like their Carly dress. It's super comfortable, and it has a pocket. So I brought some of mine. I shopped a lot of LuLaRoe on the going out of business sale. So I got these dresses, which are usually $65 for like $20 each. I couldn't pass it up. So this one's like a mauve pink color. So as you can see, it has that pocket on the side. And then I've got this other one. These I just got in like this past month, so I haven't worn them yet, and I was kind of waiting for these cross stitch projects to come in. This one has a white pocket and white sleeves. So I got the panda bear. I got one that looks like Max, my dog. Jillian actually wants to put this one on one of her tops. She says she's going to go look for a top that has a pocket so that I can stitch that on it. I love this giraffe. Love the giraffe. I think this one's going to go on the black dress. Love the fox. He's so sly. Check out those eyes. The cat's cute. And then I've got this unicorn, which may go on my pink one. I'm not sure yet. So those are the ones that I picked up. They also have they had some cactus, some flowers. They had some other animals as well. I can't remember which other animals they had, but they had a bunch of them. MP Studio, it's on Instagram. They had a lot of cute patterns. They were super easy to order from. First I emailed them, And then they said, yeah, sure, we're just going to calculate the shipping. But then they never got back to me, and 2 weeks had passed. So what I did instead was I DM'd them on Instagram. I just gave them the list of the patterns I wanted, and they were way faster to communicate on Instagram. And they immediately gave me how much the total was, paid through PayPal. They sent me the tracking the next day. And the patterns didn't take, it was just a little over a week for the patterns to get here. I did have to sign for them, so it was a really good thing that I was home on Saturday for like 2 hours, right? This like 2 hour window, and the postman came. So that was great. Anyway, those are my purchases, and so and I already shared my almost finished. I do have one more thing to share today, but so it's going to be a short video. I do have one more thing to share. So a long time ago, when Haid Heaven on Earth Designs first started, I had purchased some patterns from them, and I did start one. I really should finish it. I should show you guys it on my next video. It was the Princess and the Frog one. I finished the middle, so I finished the princess's face as she's sitting at the table eating. And then I kind of put it away and started doing other things, and I should pull it out. I'm just not a Haid person, and I think I've come to terms with that. It's just the stitches are too tiny. I just think, it's going to take me too long, and I'd rather finish something that is only going to take me maybe a couple of months, whereas the Haid designs, especially the big ones, would take me years. So then I discovered diamond painting probably about this time last year, and I did order a kit from AliExpress. I ordered the blank paper, the blank, I don't know what you want to call it, poster paper, and then I ordered all the different beads, or the little square drills for this Haid pattern. So it's the mini so many books, so little time, and I figured, well, I really love it. I want to put it in my office at work because our walls are bare, and it's going to be faster to diamond drill it than to diamond paint it than it would to cross stitch it. So I did start this probably in, I want to say, January. And then I put it away because I started cross-stitching something, and I pull it back out. I really don't have much done, but I did want to share it with you. So I started working in the upper corner. This is all I have done. This is that upper corner part right up here. And I've kind of set a goal for myself to work on this once a week. Not any certain day, just once a week whenever I have time to get some more of it done. But once it's done, it should look really nice. It's really big. This is the canvas, and I don't know how I'm going to frame this when I'm done. I've been following some of the Haid diamond painting Facebook page, and I guess some people there's like some kind of spray you can spray on it, or you can Mod Podge on it. I'm hoping to find a tiny poster frame that will fit it, but I don't know. Either that, or I'm gonna tape it up to to the wall of my office. Okay, so that's all I have to share. I do want to do some shout outs. I've been watching Michelle Bendy Stitcher's, her Tiny Modernist Halloween haunted house, and I need it. It's super, super adorable. I also wanted to thank Jan Hicks for shouting me out, and Kathy, her channel is To Die House. So thank you guys so much. I do watch Flosstube as much as I can. I usually have it running in the background at work when I'm working on a report. So most of the time I get to listen to it. And if I hear something, I pop back, oh, let me see what that looks like, and then go back to listening, and then pop back, let me see what it looks like, go back to listening. Because I can't watch too many of the videos. Since school started, it has been crazy, crazy busy. But this afternoon, I have some time, and I'm hoping to watch some more Flosstube videos and, see what you guys have been up to, see what you guys are stitching, because you guys have some wonderful ideas, and you guys are total enablers, and I need some of the patterns and need some of the stuff that you guys are doing. So thank you guys for making your videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was super fast. Hopefully the next video I'll have more to share. I'll have a finish for sure. And then I'll have something new that I'll start stitching. My daughter will never watch this video, so I do want to share the next thing that I'm going to do. Her birthday is in a couple of weeks, and she is obsessed with The Office. Completely obsessed. I'm going to pick her up a cake that says, "It's your birthday, period." That's going to be her birthday cake. And I purchased some Office cross-stitch patterns. So I'm going to try and bust out the cast of The Office and cross-stitch for her birthday. She won't know. She won't watch this video. So it'll be a total secret. And we're going to do like a staycation for her birthday weekend anyway, with some of her friends. So it should be super fun. And maybe I'll be able to share some video of that since we're going to the beach for the staycation. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a nice week. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. It was really hot here. I did have a 3-day weekend. On Friday, it was Admissions Day. That's a state holiday. It is our state, the day that our state became a state, way back when in 1959. And so we always get a 3-day weekend. And we always have, I know I already said I was going to go, but I'm rambling. We always have a Made in Hawaii festival on Admissions Day weekend. And usually I go on the Friday because it is crazy busy. You're talking thousands and thousands of people go to the festival. And this year, because of other plans, we weren't able to go on Friday. And so we went this morning. And it was crazy nuts. It opened at 10 o'clock. We got there at probably 9:45. We left at 11:30, I want to say, and the parking lot was already full at the arena that it was at. And, you know, they had police there, you know, helping with the traffic. There was at least 500 people in line in front of us to get tickets, just on the side that we were at to get tickets, and there were other places to get tickets. By the time we got to the ticket booth, there's probably another 500 people behind us waiting in line. But I got this super cute bag. Okay. So I purchased this bag. I love it. It's this pineapple fabric. It's a canvas bag. What I love about this bag is it has these pockets in the front that have zippers. Then it's zippered. And I don't like bags that don't have zippers on the top. And then she's got pockets inside. Totally handmade from Kauai. Love it. Just love it. Oh, I was like, where's the zipper part? Here it is. I love it. This is going to be like my new craft carry bag. And then, I want to share these. These are also from Kauai. We go every year. We usually go to this jam booth. She makes the best jam. I know that she mails it out. If you're interested in really good jam, it's called Monkey Paw Jam on Kauai. All kinds of flavors. This is one of my favorites. Papaya vanilla jam. She also makes a bananas Foster jam that I also purchased. And then today we tried her spiced tomato jam. She said this goes really good on grilled cheese sandwiches. So that's what Jillian's making for her lunch tomorrow. She can't wait. Just amazing. The jams are amazing. And she makes curds. She makes lime curds, coconut curd, a lilikoi curd. My mouth just waters every year. She only comes here once a year. If you want to purchase it after, before, anytime between then, you have to go to Kauai. So we stock up. I usually end up buying like 10 bottles of this stuff because it's so good. All of her flavors. She had like a new pineapple ginger jam. Oh, just amazing. And then they always have Thai food there. That's like our tradition, is to buy the Thai food for lunch and come home. So it was a really nice day. It was a really nice weekend. I had a great 3-day weekend. I do not want to go back to work tomorrow, since tomorrow is Monday, but we must do what we must do. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a good week. Or a good couple of weeks before I can pop on and say hi to you all again. And, have fun stitching. And if you can't stitch, then have fun watching videos and getting enabled from all the wonderful stitching that's out there. All right, guys. Bye.